Someone told us once that beer's social lubrication. Beer gets people talking. It's just a great conversation piece. I'm Suzy Ford with NoDa Brewing Company.
I'm Todd Ford, co-owner of NoDa Brewing Company. Previously, I was an airline pilot who was getting maybe disgruntled with being away from home so much. My wife was in the banking industry, and I think it was a lot of ups and downs at that time in the financial industries.
He'd been a home brewer since 1995, and we had home parties, and they got bigger and bigger, and people started saying, oh, you should start a brewery. And before we knew it, we had contacted Guidant, had our plans down to be able to fund the brewery, and we were underway.
During my last few years as an airline pilot, I kind of focused on remaining on the West Coast as far as flying. One of my favorite layovers was Portland, Oregon, where I'd visit a lot of the local breweries and fell in love with one very small brew pub in Portland that did this new, unique beer every single week. We'd like to take that same idea back to the East Coast.
It's creative, it's different for our brewers, it's educational, and it's just overall fun.
We like the challenge of making a new beer every single week, and now we're almost 2 years into it, and we've never duplicated a beer yet. Brewing is a very intensive business for utility usage, for water, gas. So we try to make ourselves as energy efficient as possible. We try to take the waste products that we generate here at the brewery, mainly the spent grain from the brewing process, and use that for good too. And it's given to local farmers in the area that feed that to their cows, to their livestock.
We also have a few neighbors, residents of the neighborhood, that have chickens. And they will bring buckets, and we will fill their buckets up, and their chickens eat the grain and absolutely love it.
A lot of times those same animals are sold in stockyards nearby, and that product ends back up in the local farmer market. So it's very possible that that chain, that circle for the consumers remains very tight. It stays here in Charlotte.
Guidant is a perfect vehicle for small businesses to get established. We would not have been able to start the brewery without them. They make it very easy. They send email reminders. They want to make sure we're up to date on all the laws, all the changes. It's nice to have that backup of someone in the record-keeping department that really, I believe, cares.
So this was an opportunity for us to spend a lot of time together. Plus we get to build a business together, and we get to craft it in our way.
We've nurtured this from day one and are watching it grow, and being able to spend more time together has been wonderful.